So, something interesting happened last week. Digitiser the show came out. Hey everyone, this is Andrew from Private Box Productions, and welcome back to Weird YouTube Expeditions, from Fear to Find the Truth. Now, I just have to ask you something. Do you remember when I did Mr. Biffo's found footage?
Hello, friend. What you're about to watch is a selection from my found footage archive. This viewing. There is. Wait, stop! Oh, this isn't good. I got like 2 weird emails sent to me, and I'm not sure who they're from. What? Oh, okay.
Would you like a Gujan?
Wait, who are you? I'm Gujan John. I think people are following me. What do you want? Leave me alone. This was on my bed. Thanks for watching it. What? Oh, hey, what are you doing?
Well, the guy behind that, Mr. Biffo, otherwise known as Paul Rose, who created that, has a new series called Digitiser the Show on YouTube. It's basically, as he describes it, the only retro gaming show on the internet. So I backed this a while ago when it was in development, and I'm so glad I did. A lot of the promotional stuff, it's really interesting, and I really look forward to watching at least some of it here and giving my review on it. So before I go on any longer and basically build too much suspense here, I'm just going to get to the video.
To Digitiser, probably the only show about retro video gaming on the entire internet.
Well, not only is it the only one, but it's also the best one, by the way.
Mock!
Okay, that theme song is really good.
Why is retro gaming a thing, Larry Bundy Jr.?
I think modern gaming is more of a sort of a cookie cutter, sort of cut and pasting. So everything
Well,
was sort of more variety back then.
Well, he has a point. Larry Bundy Jr. makes a good point that because look at all the battle royale games that exist now. Even if series that didn't have anything to do with it from the beginning are now making their own and everything. Basically, just piggybacking on Fortnite and PUBG's success. And before that, you had a whole lot of FPSs that followed the Battlefield and Modern Warfare. Like Call of Duty, Call of Duty's coattails as well.
Have you played the game Mad Nurse?
Yeah.
Where the aim is to stop babies falling down a lift shaft.
What? Seriously?
Yeah,
it's one of the best games on the spectrum.
Okay, I've actually heard of this game before.
Well, I'm not entirely sure.
And it's kind of horrifying.
Isn't there? And there's babies in cribs and crawling around stuff, and you just need to stop them from trying to kill themselves.
You can gas
fun
them.
for the
You
family.
can gas the babies to temporarily.
That's
stop
something
them.
else I remember
You can.
too. is that
Gameplay,
you
Jenny.
can
What was your
gas
format of
the
choice?
children.
I had an Acorn Electron. I liked all the things that you could type in yourself.
So something I'm actually enjoying about this is the discussion on some of the old things like the Sinclair or on the Acorn Electric, because these are all well before my time, but I always find them interesting when I hear about them and some of their capabilities.
So he let me play with his Game Boy, and it had Link's Awakening in. And to this day, I would still maybe put Link's Awakening in the top 3 games of all time ever that I've played.
I think we should probably get on and play a game of our own.
Let's do it.
But first,
Okay.
who would like to see a beautiful boy?
Oh, I don't remember being in this. Oh, okay then. Well, okay. This is what I expected for some reason. This is not unexpected from what I remember from found footage.
You're watching Digitiser the show.
Mr.
Stay away
T?
from our bins.
Is your swan too moist?
You know, I've been having an issue with my swans being too moist lately, with all the rain and everything. This is the perfect product.
Hello, this is the part of the show that we have imaginatively titled Head to Head. And what I do is I split the team into 2 teams, and I get them to go into a battle of thought, of mind, and of influence to try and win me over to their side of the argument over the topic of choice. And today's topic of choice
Oh, so
is...
it's like...
you see it? Nintendo, the Super Nintendo,
This feels... So the point of this debate is that there are 2 teams. They have to debate, and they have to get him to agree with them. So Paul Gannon is the prize here, or does that count as winning?
So Team Stardust, you will be talking about the Super Nintendo today. You'll be defending its honour, okay? Easy. Team B, give us a witty name. What would you...
Yeah, okay, I know I keep stopping, but it's something I've been thinking about with the console wars between Sega and Nintendo. I was never a part of that. I was around when it was going on, but I was never really a part of it. I never saw one as better than the other. Each had their own strengths, and both had my favorite games: Mario, Legend of Zelda, and Sonic was on the Sega systems and everything, along with House of the Dead on the Dreamcast. I never got into the whole console wars thing.
Would you like to be called?
Ninja Pasta.
Are you happy with that?
Okay.
I'm very happy with that.
If you're both very happy, then Team Ninja Pasta will be up against Team Stardust. Mega Drive,
Okay.
what is its USP?
For a start, it was marketed more towards adults rather than children.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with it being marketed
It's
toward
already
children.
a much more mature and sophisticated console.
Oh, I like that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Is Nintendo for kids?
It's for the child in all of us.
Oh, well said.
I agree with that notion.
That gets my delightful horn.
Desk.
Whoa, I got delighted, so I touched my delight horn. That means I'm happy with an argument. All right, okay, so we're going to do a little thing of one-upmanship. You're going to give me a fact about the Mega Drive, and I want you to one-up that. Give me a fact about the Mega Drive.
Hey, it was the first ever console to have online capabilities.
It was?
Right, what can Nintendo
Actually,
do
didn't
to
know
one-up
that.
It didn't need a Mega CD. It didn't need a 32X. Any of that rubbish. It was.
It
good
ran on
enough.
its own.
That's true. That was full of tat. What would you say to one-up that? I know I looked at you, but too much. It was just the nice icon.
Something I'm really enjoying about this is the fact that I'm actually learning something about games, about retro games, which always fascinates me, because I did grow up during this era, but even though some of it was before my time, but I like learning about some of the stuff I actually didn't know because I was too little to really know about it at the time. So I really enjoy this. The style of it kind of reminds me of Barshans a little bit, though. That's not a bad thing.
I'll have fiction on the front of it, didn't it?
Yeah, writing it on that, I could have written on the PlayStation, this will travel through time. It doesn't mean that it will.
There it is.
Yep, I'm learning a lot here. I didn't know the PlayStation could travel through time. Maybe that's why I don't remember it coming out in '94.
It looks like a Ferrari because it was styled after a Ferrari.
Oh, whatever.
What's this? What car is this? This is a friggin' Panda or something.
That's Renault 5. That's what that is.
Well, speaking of someone who owns a slightly useless car,
Yeah.
some of us are secure enough in ourselves that we do not need a car that is an extension
Point made.
of our
Genitals.
Yeah.
Right, that's good to know. All right, well, in that case, give me a heartful, emotional reason why your console should work. We will start with Jenny.
I'm going to give you one reason
Go on.
why this should win.
Go on.
Okay, this should be good. This should be interesting.
It's a
Mario.
very strong argument, I
There
will
you
say
go.
that.
Sound effects are not a good argument.
Well, it's an iconic sound effect, she's saying. What iconic sound effect did the Mega Drive give us?
Right, for a start, all of the
Sonic
Sonic
rings.
sounds. That terrifying noise you get when you're drowning. That is awful.
That actually happens in real life.
The drowning music happens in real life. All right, so I've never drowned before, so I wouldn't know this. But I would say that the game over music is basically what my life sounds like. Pretty much right now too.
Yeah, it does.
In fact,
Ever
the
since I
film
started
technology
YouTube.
improved considerably by having Jack do that sound. They made strong points, Barry.
Barry.
What?
Look at him with his lobster.
The lobster's named Barry. Okay then. Well, so I guess they couldn't get him on the show, so they substituted a plastic lobster.
All right, I've decided he is giving some film. I'm going to go with the Nintendo. I'm sorry, it's Nintendo for me. Mega Drive to pretend to the crown, and that is my final word on the subject. Thank you for head-to-heading me.
Microwaves are perfect for warming up small dishes, such as stuffed vine leaves.
Give up my Atari? My television?
How about for this?
You bet your ass
The Vectrex.
It's time for show and tell. The part of Digitiser the show where one of my co-hosts bring.
This is something that's well before my time, but I've been wanting to get for myself because I've seen it before and I absolutely love the way the thing is. I love it. I actually want to get, like I said, I want to get one, but it's expensive.
Brings a thing, shows me it, and tells me about it. Let's find out who it is this week. Why, it's Larry Bundy Jr. and what
that
is
a
his
weird
thing.
expression.
Yeah, very sort of smooth graphics as well. Back to the time.
Nice.
It's got a funny little story. This game.
absolutely
It's got a
gorgeous.
bug in the game where it crashes after the 13th level.
Ah, unlucky for some.
It is actually. Well, the funny story is they didn't discover this while making the machine because nobody could get that far in a game.
The appeal for the Vectrex for me is it looks.
Okay, so the games are too hard for anybody to get that far, and they just didn't get to the 13th level. But when you get to the 13th level, it crashes. So it's like that level in Pac-Man. They didn't expect anybody to get that far, so they just said, it's fine. And then I think, if I remember correctly, they had to release like it wasn't a patch. It was like they had to I think, was it re-release the games or something with the
Looks
patch
like a
in
thing
it.
from the future. Even now, I just think it's beautiful. I don't think I ever saw one in person.
I think, I may be wrong, they may have
I'd
been
love to
exclusive
own one of these and just have it right here next to my computer.
The games, a few years ago, they all ended up in the public domain.
They did.
So they're freely available. That's not illegal.
It's because the MB who had bought the rights
the thing
of
is,
GC.
The thing is, I could probably get these games. They're in the public domain. I could probably just get them and get an emulator and play it on my computer, but it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same to just do it that way for me. I'd want to play it this way, the way it was meant.
Plans to bring out a keyboard for it to turn it into a full computer.
Good lord.
And run BASIC on it.
Wait a minute. I didn't know that. There's a lot of this I didn't know. Like, I didn't know the Vectrex would function as its own computer that ran BASIC. That you could code in BASIC. Like, I didn't know that. I still really want one of these things, simply because it seems really amazing. For something like that.
Vectrex was chosen 2-1 over Atari and Intellivision for real arcade gameplay.
A good feeling for stuffed vine leaves.
It's funny. That guy who turns us a thumbs up, he kind of looks like Ricky. If you don't know, Ricky is my sister's fiance. He works with us at Prizebox. So yeah.
It's spaghetti.
I'm just crabbing you up, man.
We're playing Video Game Pioneer or Murderer.
Sorry, Pioneer.
Pioneer, that's correct,
Can you read that
Paul.
back correctly from the screen then, please?
Video Game Pioneer.
No, that says Video Game Pin on Ear. Video Game Pin on
Is this intentional? Was this intentional? Or it wasn't an accident? Pioneer?
Pioneers, Video Game Pioneer, Paul.
Pin on Ear.
Are you mocking the spelling?
I am mocking not only the spelling, but your attitude.
You were wrong.
Deal with
You
the
were
spelling
wrongly,
mistake.
I think.
Admit to the spelling mistake and I'll sit down.
Pioneer.
I'll stand here forever.
Please just admit to the mistake.
The Pioneers who were lousy hitchhikers and ate coral and also took directions from algae. They could also drive rocks.
Right, moving on.
So the game of this aim is to see if you can guess which of the people that appear behind me are murderers and which of them are video game Pioneers. Yeah, so we're going to have team there and team there. See,
Okay.
I'll come up with proper names.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
No,
Yeah,
that's
thank you.
correct.
Look, Octavia said that was brilliant.
Octavius, did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right, we're over.
Can I also just say as well that I'm really pleased that
And whoever wins, they get Mr. Biffo. Okay, cool. Better prize.
I feel like we're going to come away from
Best
this
prize here.
much safer people.
I also want to know what a pin on ear is, so I'll learn that hopefully over the course of the next few questions.
It's getting embarrassing for you now,
Is
Paul.
it?
Yeah.
Now I'm really confused that you're right and now I'm wrong.
Did he
Can I ask a question?
dissolve his...
Okay, this is weird. This is weird here. What happened? Like, what happened right here? Because it feels like the quality shifted, like right here for some reason.
And I don't think there's ever been a dashing murderer.
I'm calling this. That's a
You
murder.
never been a dash. Ted Bundy. He's described as being handsome, and he had fangirls while he was in prison, no less. And then you have like what's his name, Charles Manson. He got married. I think he got married while he was in prison too, and he also had fangirls somehow. Oh right, and he graduated from the college one of the colleges I went to. Well, like I'm going to FIU now. I went to Broward College before this, but he graduated from Broward College, but via correspondence, but still.
So what did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Yeah, he did.
I don't know.
What? He's a video game pioneer, but we don't know what he did.
Researcher comes into this show.
He was a pin on ear.
So,
I don't know.
our next video game pioneer or murderer is...
He was a Pinot.
Jared
Oh,
Lee Loeffler.
he's a murderer.
That's a
Murder.
that's definitely a killer.
Look, he's got a name badge.
Murderer, I remember him.
He's got a very murdery name.
I don't know. He looks like a guy who made PC games in the 90s.
I remember him.
Created
I
Spyro the Dragon
remember
or something.
him.
Neil.
Murderer.
He's got a murdery name and he's got a bit of a stabby haircut.
Stabby haircut? What exactly does that mean?
You know what I mean, right? A stabby
Yeah, he looks like he's
haircut.
gonna go
He's
around.
cut it himself.
Yeah, he's got a very curb-stomping haircut.
Murderer with a Lee in the middle, and it's going to bug me.
Was his name Murder Lee Dude?
Tommy Lee.
Stabbington.
Tommy Lee Stabbington from Murderville.
Right.
Tommy Lee Stabbington from Murderville.
Right.
Moida.
Ted Dabney. Murderer, not a
Murderer.
There's like a lot of weird towns in Florida.
He looks like
I wouldn't be surprised if there was
face
one
all
named
over him.
That looks like he was actually taken on death row.
Yeah.
Or something.
well.
Moustache, that's excellent.
There's Mr. Bloody Ice Pick.
It looks
that
like
is.
a piece of fuzzy
Okay,
felt.
Team Mayor.
It looks kind of like my.
sorry.
It looks kind of like my dad.
A scenario in which that's not a murderer.
No, because you've got the word Ted.
man.
Lots of great murderers have the word Ted.
Murderer. We're saying murderer. Ted Dabney is...
Neither was my dad.
Nah. Willie Crover.
Oh my
Is
gosh.
he a murderer? Or is he
Um,
a video game pioneer?
I don't know, he looks like someone who worked
That is a very scary picture.
Did you take this photo yourself with a long lens or something? It looks like you've been following him around, and that's just the best you could get.
He's got the Harold Shipman guy.
That is a very creepy picture. It reminds me of what's it called? Mordregard something Glasgore. That video I did a long time ago. It reminds me of that guy.
Yeah.
Get up.
Crowther.
He does kind of have that long-suffering, defeatist sort of look that you usually get with game developers. So
Or he could just be
like
working
he
in a
could be
cubicle,
stabby if
like
someone
what I did one
just pushed him
summer.
over the edge.
So we're saying not a murderer, but
That
could
same
be.
expression.
Yeah.
As in, if pushed.
If pushed, yes.
Let's find out. Is Willie Crowther? Is he a murderer or is he a video game pioneer? He's not a
Not a
murderer.
murderer, and neither was I.
Ricky
Even though
I actually know he's a murderer. I actually know he's
You
a
know
murderer.
that.
I listened to a podcast last week about him.
what the
Well, you're wrong.
with that picture?
No, I'm not.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Look
I mean, I think that gaming pioneers just happen to take really bad
at that over
pictures.
there.
What?
He had 8 weeks to code. Only 8 weeks to code ET. So he deserves a lot of respect, I
He's
feel.
the guy who made ET.
Okay,
You've got very little respect for our intelligence, haven't you? In this?
Here's a question.
I mean, I agree with that because I didn't know that they wanted it released in a short amount of time, and that they Well, and he managed to code the entire game in 8 weeks. So I don't entirely blame. So as much as I'm saying that he doesn't count as a pioneer, but maybe more of a murderer. But I do. But yeah, it wasn't entirely his fault because they didn't give him enough time to actually make a proper game. And this is one of the things that contributed to the video game crash in '83.
How's your wife?
Hello everyone.
I wouldn't know. I don't have one.
Mystery guest.
Probably never will. Look at me. Do I look like somebody who'd have a wife?
Flaps. You know him as a YouTuber, a comedian, a man with a very brown sofa. He is
the title?
Mr. Stuart Ashen, aka Ashens. Will you please part my flaps?
Oh, okay.
So you've dug a hole for yourself, as in with a career that you sort of look at old tat. Which is
sometimes new tat, and
sort of my personal brand. I am old tat.
This is one of the reasons why I like this. Why I like this show because because I like hearing about a lot of stuff like this because that's why I watch channels like Ashens and Techmoan and LGR. I like learning about this a lot about this stuff.
Accordion players, filling your instruments with honey will only make your accordion more sticky.
How do you
wait,
the first episode
your accordion's supposed to be sticky before?
I'm actually reasonably surprised.
I've actually played one.
Do you know what? You might be my second or third favourite. This isn't the first time that you've been on a video game show, is it?
No, a long time ago. I was, 13, 14? I was on Games Master, playing Duck Hunt.
How did that go?
Well, amazingly badly.
And trying to blast some innocent wildfowl tonight is a young trigger-happy lad from Wirral, Paul Gammon.
Oh, okay. So he used to be on another show.
Welcome to Games Master, Paul.
A little bird told me that you'd had a bad experience on Games Master.
I did. It was in front of all those people watching. You saw a 13-year-old boy cry and say the word, I got too trigger happy 4 times in a row because he couldn't process emotion.
Talk me through what happened.
Just got trigger happy.
Yeah, you did a bit.
Bless.
Yeah.
Well, you've been such a
I
good
actually want to
boy
look that
today
up.
that I want to give you the chance to get even.
Is this what all this is about?
Exactly.
Duck Hunt? I get the chance to do Duck Hunt again. There's a twist. Yeah?
You don't believe it, man.
Any experience with hunting ducks?
No.
Okay. So you guys go over here. I'll bring out the dog, and then we'll see if Paul's ready.
What is about to happen here? Duck Hunt for real.
So we have our burly outdoorsman ready. We're in the great outdoors. There's only one.
Are they going to
thing
be shooting
remaining.
at Paul
We need
just as a duck?
Please, Paul, are you ready? Yeah. How'd you come then?
Really?
Paul, come out, please. Paul.
He's the duck.
Okay.
This is. Oh!
I can't see.
That is horrifying. That is horrifying. It reminds me of the Rubber Man from American Horror Story.
Hang on, you've put your colostomy bag down the front again, haven't you?
That's my hatching pod.
They don't have a hatching pod, Paul.
This is a very horrifying duck. Please kill it. Please kill this duck. Put it out of its misery. Please.
Would you like to give the camera a little look?
No, don't look this way.
Yeah. So you need to go and secrete yourself.
I can't breathe, by the way.
That's fine. So you need to go and secrete yourself.
All right, okay.
Do you need your asthma pump? Right, find a hiding place. Remember about those demons. It's all about those demons, putting them to rest. Okay, that's it. Just you give us a shout when you're ready.
I'm ready.
One more thing. We need a dog to flash
We
out.
found it
duck.
already.
Can I have a dog, please? Flash out that duck. Here you come.
Whoa.
Woof, woof, woof,
Oh,
woof.
man,
That way.
oddly,
That
that's
way.
not as
Come on,
horrifying as
boy.
the duck.
Come on, boy. He's in there somewhere. You sniff him out. Come on, boy. Good boy. Whack, whack, whack. There he is. Quick, he's out. He's out.
This is redeeming himself.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Any idea how many times you hit him? 30. 30 times. So it's Mr. Hare's turn. We need the for the dog to drag out the duck once more. Dog, please
Wait,
flush
what?
out that duck. Get off! Here we go. Kill him. Kill him.
Okay.
Purge the demons.
Kill him. Kill him. Yo! Aim for the colostomy bag. Kill him. Yes. There we go. There we go. You need to make your way back, don't you? He's out. Oh, one last one at the end there.
Well, okay then.
Dog, we've got one more. How many
29, 29, 29.
31 times. Mr. Hares is in the lead. So, we need to just have a pause while we reload the gun. Stuart Asham, it's your turn to murder that duck. And can we have the dog flushing out the duck, please? Flush him out. Flush out that naughty duck. Don't kill yourself in the process. Come on, he's in there.
How can I see out
Bring
of
him
those things?
Don't take that for an answer. Don't take that for an answer. Kill it, quick!
Whoa! Okay. He just kills everyone.
Do it! Is it funny now? Do it! I want you to do it!
Well, I guess he's not a Pinonier anymore.
Is it funny? Is it? Hey, you think it's funny?
This is the first and last episode.
Calligraphy.
Yeah, you did a bit. But have you enjoyed yourself, Ben?
I bet he did. Okay. Alright, I backed this. I'm somewhere in these credits, I think, in the backers. Okay. I know I'm somewhere here in the here somewhere. I know I am because I backed this at that level. At least I think I did. Okay. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, so I might. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm in here, but anyway, this is amazing. This is truly amazing. It's an interesting blend of like learning about retro games and everything like that. Like learning about the systems that you could play them on, like the Acorn Electric, or learning about like the original retro systems, like the SNES or the Sega Genesis. I actually enjoy this because this is something I like a lot. Because this, like I said, I watch other channels like LGR and Ashens and Techmoon. They have similar, and they're similar. That they talk about very retro technology and everything, and I really enjoy it. And this takes it to the next level where it has like that same I'm not sure, well, educational value, but it also has like the but also has all the fun of also has all of the fun of Mr. Biffo's found footage. I really like this. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to the next episode on Sunday. And I would recommend to everybody who watch this, check it out because it is awesome. So with that, I'm gonna end this video here, so be sure to check out my other videos, those Prizebox Productions videos, our channels Prizebox Gaming and Prizebox Reacts. Thanks for watching, and stay jamming, everyone.